Well, hey kiddies, Retro Dad. In a couple days, the video game swap meet. We're going to talk more after this. Well, this Saturday is the video game swap meet. This is the second year I've attended, so I'm really looking forward to it. Now, last year I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of games all around, especially the NES. Now, I'm still trying to get that license set. Now, technically, I haven't collected NES games since the PDX Expo back in October, so it's been a couple months. So I'm looking forward to grabbing a couple more. Well, some of my predictions about this event is going to get crowded. Last year, it's a smaller space than the Retro Expo, but had a decent amount of people. I predict we'll have a little bit more than last year. What about prices? Well, I think it can go either way. We're seeing some of those games trickle down in price. There's some games starting to go up there, but I do think we're getting close to that ceiling that we keep talking about. We're seeing more and more collectors unload their collections. I know some collectors are getting out of the hobby altogether. In fact, I will admit, even myself as a video game collector, especially for the NES, I haven't been too excited to collect lately. So I'm hoping this will get me out of my funk, go back to my joy of collecting for the NES. It's not for the fact of the price, it has a little bit to do with it, but it also do with the time. I'm enjoying playing the games more than collecting, because sometimes you collect more than play, and I don't want to do that. I can proudly say I played about 99% of my collection. I'm playing terrible. Now, last year I bought $150 with me, and I got a decent haul for that amount. But a lot of those lower end games I need for my complete license set are off my list, and I'll have about 4 to maybe 10 at the most that are remaining there. The games are like $40 and under. So I'm bringing double the amount I brought last year, and I'm unsure about how many NES games I'm really going to get. Well, I would love to get Wizard Warriors 3 complete in the box. It's the only game I really want to get that's complete in the box, then I'll have all 3 of them complete for my collection. I need Blue Marlin, a lower end game. There is an NES game I haven't bumped into, and that's Stanley. And it's a game that I've been wanting to play. I don't even have it on my emulator, actually. So it's a game that I need to play. And I've looked at screenshots, I've watched some gameplay footage. It doesn't look like that bad of a game. But surprisingly, I have never bumped into it at an expo. Hopefully, this will be the exception. A couple of the mid-range games I'm looking to get this weekend is Alfred Chicken and Dusty Diamond Softball. I don't know, maybe some Toki? And probably the last of those $50 to $60 games is Young Indiana Jones. For high-end stuff, I'm kind of looking for Wacky Races, Gun Knack, and Swordmaster. But I'm probably not going to go after those high-end games. I'm actually going to wait till later on, maybe even for Callets. I wouldn't mind getting those if I could, if they're a decent price. But I'm not bringing that much money with me, but I want to bring home a decent haul. And I do want to cross off certain games off the list. There might be some non-NES games I'm looking for. There's a handful of Sega Genesis and a handful of Super Nintendo games, including Sunset Riders. Possibly some Game Boy games. The more I think about it, I am starting to get a little excited. I've been looking forward to going to another expo. I love the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Even last year, when it was crowded, I still enjoyed myself. So I'm really looking forward to having another event surrounded by gamers and surrounded by games. So if you're going to the video game swap meet, I will see you there. Now this might be the last video you see in a while. I'm going to edit Sunday and Monday, but Tuesday I'm picking up Resident Evil 7, baby, and I'm going to be playing that for a while. So thank you so much for watching. You'll see more content definitely in February. And have fun. Go game. See you later.